This is a problem I've been wondering recently. Okay, so I was in St. Louis, and there was a problem. Okay, there's there's okay, there's 3 red pegs on the left side, and there's 3 blue pegs on the right side. Of 7 holes. 7 holes. Okay, so there's 7 holes, and there's 3 pegs filling the left 3 holes, and there's 3 pegs filling the right 3 holes, and there's 1 hole in the middle as well. Okay, these red pegs can go and hop to the right. They can only hop to the right. They can hop if there's an empty peg here. So you see how this one, it can hop to the middle because there's an empty peg. Or if there's another peg here, if there's another peg here, and there's no peg here, it can jump over this this peg here to fill it up, right? So that's a valid move. There's 2 valid moves that can happen. Okay, the first valid move, like I said, I'm gonna copy this so it's a little bit easier to show. Okay, so the first valid move is if there is an empty spot ahead of it, right? So the first valid move is an empty spot in front of the red circle, and it can jump ahead. The second valid move is that there is not an empty spot. There's actually a peg in front of it, but there's an empty spot 1 more behind it, so it can jump over it. Okay, now this is the same for the blue circles as well. Okay, so I'm going to copy that and show what that would look like. So if I have the blues, one valid move that the blues can do is that the blues can hop over into the empty hole like this. This is a blue peg, and it's hopping over into the empty hole like this. Another valid move, very similar to another very similar to this one, right? It can hop over another peg and go into it can hop over another peg and go over into the empty hole here. So let me just okay, that's fine. Okay, so that's another valid move. Okay, so in essence, there's a total of actually 4 valid moves that can happen. Okay, the first valid move is that the red peg on the left side can hop over to the right side if there's an empty hole right in front of it. Another valid move is that the red peg can hop over another peg and jump into an empty hole. But this has to be empty. Another valid move is that a blue peg can hop over to the left if there's an empty hole right in front of it. And another valid move is that a blue peg can jump over another peg and hop into the left. But there has to be, like you see here, an empty hole after the jump. Okay? Using these 4 valid moves, is there a way to swap these pegs? Okay, swap these pegs. I want a way to swap these pegs, these colors, so that I have 3 blue pegs on the left side and 3 red pegs on the right side. That is the question that I have to you. Okay? The question that I have to you is, using these 4 valid moves, how can I hop these 3 red pegs to the left side and hop these 3 red pegs to the right side? Okay? I'm only restricted to these 4 moves. How can I hop them over? That is the question that I have. And I would like to answer this question because I didn't know the answer before, and would like to know what you guys think.